Very good afternoon, all. Hello, am I audible?
Good afternoon,
Am I
ma'am.
audible,
Yes,
ma'am?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Good
Very
afternoon.
clearly.
Yeah, on behalf of Institute, I welcome you all for today's session. Today, our speaker is CMA Smriti Nagar. She is a practicing cost accountant with more than 13 years of experience in various sectors such as sugar, electricity, alcohol, fertilizer, iron, steel, copper, etc. She has provided various services to government PSU, Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, grant and other corporate sectors under the definition of auditor, senior consultant, CFO, and director finance. She is a member of Institute of Chartered Accountants of India and Company Secretaries of India also. She has awarded as an All India ranker and merit certificate from ICMAI in the year 2010. I request ma'am to kindly start the session. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much for such a brief and beautiful introduction. Should we wait or we should start?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
let's start. Should we wait for some time or we should
No,
start?
ma'am, you can start the session. You can start.
We can start. Okay. Thank you. So, namaskar, everyone. It is an immense pleasure to be part of this celebration of Navratri festival organized by WIRC committee. I am thankful to all the respected members. At present, I can see two joiners, Manjri ma'am and Ketanji. You're most welcome to join this session.
Good
And
afternoon, ma'am.
good afternoon. And the viewers and the speaker of previous sessions and the very humble staff members. So today is the last and final day of Navratri, known as Mahanavami. I wish you all to have blessings of Ma Durga, the ninth form that is Siddhidatri Ma. She's also known as the goddess Lakshmi. She is a symbol of wealth, happiness, and success. Her name means who gives us the power. She possesses 8 supernatural power, Asht Siddhi. So I want to pray Ma Siddhidatri today. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Ma Siddhidatri Rupeni Sanstita Namastasai 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 Namo Namo. Jai Mata Di. With this prayer, I would like to start the session. Today's topic is somewhere correlating and coincidentally relating to the ninth day of Navratri in such a way that we all have some powers within us. What kind of powers? Basic powers like we have 5 senses. What are they? See, I will be very happy if you will interact with me. We will enjoy this session, I'm sure. So you can speak up whenever you want or whenever you join in. You can even put your remarks or questions in the chat box. So we have some basic powers. Senses power, what are they? Sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell. So these are our basic powers. If you want to attain the supernatural power, these are our natural power. If you want to attain the supernatural power, what you'll have to do? You will have to follow certain practices. Similarly, we have some inherent skills within us, and that depends or vary from one person to another. This can also be enhanced, or can be mastering can be done, learning can be done through following certain set of standards. Our today's caption is the blend of corporate and life skills. Let me put this on the screen. Are you able to see?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. No.
Okay. So you can see under this caption, there are three major terms: corporate, life, and skills. Is anybody want to tell me what is corporate? It's very, very simple. See, we are all professional. We have studied a lot. So it's a simple term, corporate. What is corporate? Corporate means united, collective. Corporate is the place where group of individuals work together for common objective. We have studied this definition in Companies Act. What is life? Interesting term. We are all alive. That is why you're joining this session. What is life? Life is an existence of an individual, human being, animals, plants. In other words, life is the period between birth and death. Now, what are skills? Skills means abilities to do something. So here we will try to understand this caption, that there are two skill sets which we carry: corporate skill and life skill, and how we can blend it, why we should blend it. See in the next slide, it shows that it is the perfect mix, integrating corporate and life skills for professional success. Why is it a perfect mix? Why integration says it is a perfect mix? Because ultimately you will be able to achieve professional and personal success after mixing these two skill sets. Corporate and life skills are essential for professional success. Integrating these skills can help individuals achieve their goals and thrive in their careers. This presentation will explore the benefits of combining these two skill sets. Can you see one woman having some utensils or tools in her hands? What you are able to figure this out? Here I want to represent these tools as skills. And what this picture wants to present, that we must utilize our tools, our skills in the best possible way, so it will give meaning, growth, and success to our personal and professional life. As I am discussing the caption, there were two skill sets: corporate skills and life skills. So what are corporate skills? Corporate skills are the technical abilities and knowledge required to succeed in a specific job or industry. These skills include things like computer proficiency, project management, and financial analysis. You can categorize corporate skill in two ways. What you can see on the screen are hard skills. What are hard skills? What computer proficiency, marketing, analytics, financial management, etc. Now, what are soft skills? Soft skills are leadership, relationship building, communication, decision making. Basically, the soft skill are the life skills. You can see in the next slide. Life skills are the personal qualities and abilities that help individuals navigate their personal and professional lives. These skill includes things like, as I said, communication, problem solving, time management, decision making, leadership, etc. So if you want to make a better life or a successful life, you should develop your life skills first. So life skills come first, corporate skill come later, because you have got your life first and then you have gained your career in different corporate or professional world. WHO means World Health Organization has identified 10 core life skills which enables an individual to face day-to-day challenges of life. However, there are various skills, but World Health Organization recommends these major 10 life skills. Number one, self-awareness. What it is? Self-awareness means self-realization. To know who you are, to know your own character, to know about your likings, disliking, desire, weaknesses, strength. How would you develop this skill? And how would you know that you know yourself? According to me, you should take out time for yourself. I understand this is a busy world. People don't have time. But if you want to have a balanced life, whether personal or professional, you need to use this tool at its best. So what should I do for self-realization? To understand my own character, I should start taking out time for myself. Very important. How? When? What I follow, I can share it with you. It would be your tea time, walk time, you're sitting in the park all alone with you, meditation time, yoga exercise time. This could be your personal time. It should not be shared with anybody else. You should not always be surrounded by people. It will not give you the clarity of yourself. Second is empathy. Empathy means what? It means you should be sensitive towards world. You should be sensitive towards the pain of others. You should feel pain when somebody is in pain. But nowadays you can see that if somebody has met an accident or there was a fight on the road, people start making video. The first thought comes in their mind that we should make a video. They don't feel the pain of the involved individuals. They don't want to help them. This is a bad picture of the society. This is insensitivity. And we should always think under such situation that we may also caught up in this kind of situation. So we should not feel insensitivity towards this kind of situation when you face during the day of your life. The next one is critical thinking. Critical thinking means you should use your logics, reasoning, ability to analyze to the information, thinking independently and systematically. Critical thinking allows you to see beyond traditional and cultural norms. See, what I believe, we should always go for travel. I mean, traveling is the best thing we can do with ourselves. Now, we can see people are going for solo traveling also. A person who has traveled a lot in her or his life journey, they have a different mentality. They have a different way of thinking to the world. I must say they have opened the blockages of their brain. The next one is creative thinking. Creative thinking means it should not always be following somebody else's design, picture, decision. You should have the brain which produce innovative ideas, concept. You should not always be repetitive in your actions or following somebody else's action. Decision making, which is very, very important. And I've seen people these days are not able to take responsibility. Because if you want to take decision in your life, that means you're taking responsibility of the decision. You should be very clear in your mind. Is it visible to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So decision making. People are not taking decision these days because they do not want to take responsibility on their head. However, you have to take decision for your own life. You cannot make accountable others, and the failures make you learn so many things and make you develop as a different personality altogether. See, sometimes we take decision out of compulsion. But if we see the broader side of life, if we see the broader side of life, your quality of decision will change. So we should utilize this skill or we should develop this skill. Next is problem solving. See, every day you have to solve the problem, small problem or a bigger problem. Like your maid has not come, like your driver has not reached on time, like you got late because of traffic. So how would you solve the problem? You have to be proactively solve your daily life's problem. And unresolved problems of our lives can cause mental stress. So how can we develop this skill and what should we do in with this ability? This ability involves breaking a problem down into component parts or in pieces, thinking about possible solution, and then choosing the best one. So this is how you can jot down the smaller or bigger problem of your life and jot down the weaknesses, strength, shortcomings, and try to find out the solution which should not hurt anybody. Effective communication. Everybody in this world is struggling with this problem. People have knowledge, but they can't communicate properly. I mean, this ability says that we should be able to express ourselves. How we can develop this skill? There are various methods. There are people they say हमारा अंग्रेजी ठीक नहीं है, हमको बहुत आता है पर हम बोल नहीं पाते. It makes no difference. I always say people that English countries में the beggar is also asking for money in English only. It's not a big deal. It is just a language. So you can learn it. And these days, we have so many platforms through which we can learn the language or the way of communication. The next is, which is the eighth skill, interpersonal relationship. 90% problem is with the relationship, whether it's personal or professional. And people are not trained to deal with their relationship issues. This skill says interpersonal relationship means keeping good relation with family, friends, neighbors, colleagues at your workplace. But it also says one more thing. It may also means being able to end a relationship constructively, which is very important, and we generally don't give attention on this part. See, when you will use the first skill, which is self-awareness, you will be able to identify that certain relationship of your life. Pradeep ji, could you please mute? Could you please mute yourself? Thank you. So, if you will use the first skill, which is self-awareness or self-realization, you will be able to notice that certain relationship of your life, whether personal or professional, they have become poison to you. They are poisonous to you. And you have to learn this skill that how constructively you can break or end that relationship. Because such kind of relationship will lead you nowhere, and such kind of relationship will both the end will not be healthy at mental, physical, and emotional level. Ninth skill is coping with stress. You can see nowadays the stress management techniques are being taught. Many workshops are going on this subject, because this subject is a very hot subject these days, because all over the world, this stress is increasing because of our lifestyle, because of the competition, because of the comparison. Scientific research has established that stress is the core factor in physical, mental, and emotional health. You know what happens? We, because we are unaware, we don't use our first skill. That is why what we do, we create certain wrong beliefs about ourselves. What kind of wrong beliefs? Like, something is wrong with me. I'm of no use. I'm unlucky. I'm not good enough. What will happen if we'll keep on thinking about these? It will definitely result into low self-esteem. You will break your own confidence, and it can cause up to 95% disease and illness. So we should be aware that how unconsciously we create such stress within us. And whenever this kind of thoughts come to us, see, we all lose confidence sometimes, maybe 3 or 4 times in a day, but we have to keep learning that I am unique. I am a unique character, and I can develop certain confidence within me. If I'm lagging behind, I have to learn it. So basically, these are the 10 major recommendations given by World Health Organization, and it affects your health. Therefore, you have to work upon these 10 skills. Now, what was our topic? Topic was blending, integration. Why should we integrate these two skill sets? Integrating corporate and life skills can lead to greater success in the workplace by combining technical expertise with personal qualities like communication, problem solving, decision making. Individual can become more effective leaders. You will become the favorite person at the workplace. Everybody wants to be surrounded. Everybody wants to come to you for advices. Everybody wants to sit with you because you're sorted in your life. You have developed your life skills. What would be the benefit for me as an individual if I integrate these two skill sets? It can benefit me as an individual by improving the job performance. Definitely, you know, if you are cluttered with thoughts, if something wrong is happening at your home, in your personal life, you will not perform at your corporate life. You will not perform at your workplace. You will not be able to focus on your daily task. Therefore, you have to develop or enhance your skills. It will benefit me as an individual. It will give me more opportunities for advancement and ultimately enhance the overall quality of life. How would this benefit to the organization? As we know that organization is the place where group of individuals work together for common goal. If that group of individuals has developed their skills, have a good set of skills, they are sorted in their personal and professional life, they will definitely result good and perfect job performance. And this will result the productivity of the company will definitely improve. It will increase employee engagement and job satisfaction. It will enhance the overall culture of the workplace. You will see the rating of the organization. everyone wants to work in the organization where the work culture is very important. Nowadays, I can see people do not want to work on a higher pay package where there is a lot of stress. They are okay on a lesser remuneration, but a comfortable and peaceful workplace. So this way it will benefit to the organization. Please join in if you want to add something or you want to say that what challenges, what issues you're facing at your organization or your lives, what solution you have find out, or you're still struggling. You can come in and you can speak up. You want to make this interactive. Whenever you want to achieve anything in your life, you have to face challenges. When you were in school, the face of the challenge was different. In college, in making your professional career, in your relationships, at your workplace, the challenges were always there. Only the name, size, or face of the challenges was different. And you have faced all the challenges. You have come out of it. Now you don't think about your school challenge. You don't think about your professional studies ka challenge. You have come out of it, and therefore today you are at a different place of your life. So be ready for coming challenges, because be clear in your mind that till the last breath of your life, you have to face challenges. Only and only you can improve in you is the skills, the mindset to face the challenges. Integrating corporate and life skills can be challenging, as it requires individuals to develop new habits and way of thinking. Of course, because you have a lot of blockages in your brain, you have many bad habits, and sometimes we know it is harmful for us, but we still stuck into it. We want to come out, but we are helpless because we have not developed that set of skills which will help us to come out of it. So we need to develop new habits and way of thinking. How can we do that? However, with practice and dedication, anyone can learn to effectively integrate these two skill sets. You can take help from the person you are close to. You can go to gurus, whoever you follow. You can read the best books available. You can read your religious books, religious videos, or spiritual or motivational videos. These will all help you, and you cannot change your habit in a day. Be prepared. It would be very difficult, but definitely you will be able to achieve it. There is another method for you, is training and development. Training and development programs can help individuals and organization integrate corporate and life skills. These programs can provide opportunities for learning and growth, as well as support and guidance from experienced professionals. See, nowadays, as I've worked in Ministry of Skills, I've seen that government has designed various skill development programs. They are focusing on entrepreneurship. According to them, that you first understand your skill and then you use your skill as an entrepreneur. Why you have to work under an employment as an employee? You can develop your skill. Similarly, we have certain skills, whether we want to work as a professional or as a sole proprietor or in the partnership firm or in any company as an employee. or as a freelancer, you need to develop certain skills. There are various organizations, they provide in-house training and development program to their employees. Because if employees will grow, ultimately organization will grow. You can help of this tool also for enhancing your skills. Best practices. To effectively integrate corporate and life skills, individuals should focus on developing a growth mindset, practicing self-reflection, the first skill of WHO, seeking feedback, and setting goals. See, I always believe in this, that as in one organization, which is an entity, they make annual budget, monthly budget, quarterly budget. They conduct meetings, board meeting, shareholders meeting, annual meetings, committee meetings, etc. Why? Being an individual, I should consider myself as an entity and I should call meeting with myself. And I should discuss my failures, my goals, my shortcomings, my limitations. I should always meet with myself on a daily basis to analyze my day, to analyze my problems, and to move forward towards problem solution. Organizations should provide opportunities for learning and development, as well as support and recognition for individuals who successfully integrate these skills. See, organizations give a lot of incentive programs to their employees, which would be performance incentive, festival incentive, and they recognize the people who wants to grow, who wants to learn, and they provide that platform to them. We should also give incentive to ourselves because we are the leader of our own life. So we should pamper ourselves. We should gift ourselves. We should buy things which we are not buying because of certain obligations. No, you should have your own identity. And as you're leading your life, as we discussed, we have faced so many challenges since your birth till today. You need that motivation for yourself. And gifts, incentive, or you have a travel plan which you have not done till today, you should go. You should, most of the time we just delays the plan, but you should keep yourself among all as number one, because you are happy, then you'll make the environment happy, you'll make your relationship happy, you'll do your work at your best. So these are the best practices. So here I would like to conclude this presentation by saying that life skill is a broader concept. First of all, we should definitely work upon enhancing our life skills. Because life skill, as I have told you, soft skills are used at workplace also. Corporate skills come later. Do not allow negative thoughts to come in. Change the lifestyle you have. If you have agenda for a better life ahead, integrating corporate and life skill is essential for professional success in today's fast-paced and ever-changing workplace. By combining technical expertise, which is the later part, with personal qualities, which is a primary part, like communication, decision making, problem solving, etc., individuals can become more effective leaders and collaborators, while organization can improve productivity, engagement, and overall culture. So ultimately, integration or mixing process or mixing goal will benefit to both corporate and individual. Any question anybody wants to ask? Do you
Hello.
have any question?
Yeah. Hello, ma'am.
Is there any
Uh,
question in the chat
yeah.
box, or is there anybody who wants to ask something?
Hello.
Can you
Ma'am.
hear? Can you hear me?
Yeah. I just, yeah. I want to know how to stop the negative thinking because if one is not successful in his life, uh, automatically negative thinking or negative thoughts come out. So how to stop that and how to bring a positive thinking between himself or herself.
Very good question. It's who asked? I can't read the name. Who
Manjari
asked this
Ramji,
question?
ma'am.
Manjari.
Manjari Ramji.
Yeah, it's a very good question, Manjri ji, and everybody is struggling with this, and it's not easy. I understand that maybe every hour you will get a negative situation nowadays. But once you will start sitting with yourself, which was the first skill, to sit with yourself, to spend time with yourself and analyze the whole day, that where I had reacted this way, I should have taken pause. I will not react now. I will respond to the situation. And you should start doing meditation. It will calm you down. You know what happens while practicing, whatever negativity coming in your way, it is, you may not believe me, but it is completely up to you how you take it. Any scene in your life, any situation of your life, it is up to you how you take it. For example, somebody is abusing you for no reason. What you'll do? Either you will do the same to her or him, or you will ignore, considering that the person is not at his or her mental state. So whenever any situation comes in my way, I think I take it this way, that will this give me peace? I can also fight. I can also abuse. I have got all what the other person has. I can do everything with the next person. But will this give me peace? You try it out. You fight with someone. When you'll come back to your home in the night while sleeping, that scene will come on your brain and it will not give you peace. So according to me, let go is the best technique, and you cannot change the world. Believe this, you cannot change the world. When you will realize this, that it is you who can change yourself, you cannot going to change anybody else. I'll give you one more example. Like, I've seen many people who's going for the office in the morning, and you see the traffic. You have seen people, they curse on the traffic system, on the government policies, on the person who's driving bad. इसको किसने गाड़ी दिया? इसको गाड़ी चलाना नहीं आता. And how you will pass that journey, keeping all negativity, even you will pass this negativity to the person sitting with you. However, if you will accept it, ऐसा ही होगा. ऐसा ही है. I should come little earlier if I want to reach on time. Then you may suppress or reduce your stress. Therefore, there are so many stress management techniques are there. So, according to me, first of all, meditation, which is जैसे आप खाना खाते हो, जैसे आप बाकी के daily काम करते हो, you start doing meditation. It will definitely help you. And even doing meditation, sometimes you will lose your temper. It's okay. You have to treat yourself as a teacher. Sometimes peacefully, sometimes strictly, because you have to follow certain discipline guidelines also, because you cannot go late all the time. And that self-awareness technique, you should be able to understand you are always late comer, or you're always on time, or you're early person, what kind of person you are. Because I've seen people, they have reached to very senior position, but they are not mature enough to handle their problems of life. I hope I am able to give you some techniques. Maybe it would be helpful for you. I don't know.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks. Yeah, definitely, ma'am. I will try.
I hope you will try, and you may remember me sometime that somebody has given me this technique, and I think इसमें और कोई फायदा किसी का भी नहीं है. It will only and only for you. And you have led your life of whatever age you are. You have already led your life, and today also you are struggling. So somewhere there is a problem. Is there any other question? Please make this session interactive. We will really enjoy it. It's a very important topic. You can share your corporate challenge. You can share your personal life, where you have got stuck. Jaise Manjri ji has asked about her challenge of life.
Hello.
Yes, please.
I have made some this thing in the comment in the chat box. Please go for it.
Can you please read it?
Okay, from the channel. So actually, two other methods are also there, which I personally follow. One is you should not read any newspaper for the first 1 or 2 hours after waking up in the morning, because most of the negativity starts from the newspapers itself. So that is a practice which I have developed after a lot many difficulties. At least first 1 hour after waking up, you should not read any newspaper.
Absolutely. I mean, I do agree with you. Yes, it's
and after
Sanjay
10
ji.
p.m. and after 10 p.m. Avoid any social media.
It's a great technique, Sanjay ji.
Thank you. I know it is very difficult. I myself took 2-3 years for developing that, but now I find so many benefits out of it.
So you have added one solution to Manjri ji, that we should stop allowing negativity to come in our way. And
but the moment you open a newspaper, the negativity is by default going to come.
Absolutely.
Whatever may be the news, good or bad or whatever, because these days the newspapers are 90% negativity and only 10%, if at all, some space for positivity.
I do the same. I follow the same, and I have also realized that I do not want to invite, it happens. We create that picture, whatever
at least
we are
the beginning
reading.
of the day should not be with that.
Absolutely.
Because the whole day is spoiled indirectly, unknowingly.
Correct. I do agree with you, and Manjri ji, you can also do that. I skipped it, but thank you, Sanjay ji, you have added this point.
And after 10 p.m. as far as possible, switch off the Wi-Fi or avoid any social media. Again, that is extremely difficult, but by practice we can gradually, if not 10, at least by 10:30 we should switch off the social media.
Yes, actually, these are being proven by so many scientific techniques that while we sleep, whatever we have collected before sleep, it will somewhere get into your subconscious mind. And
And one of
try
my doctor
avoid.
friend now, one of my doctor friend, he also told me that many people keep the Wi-Fi on even at the night.
Mhm.
Just some message may come, something important may come, something like that. He says indirectly means there is some electromagnetic this thing also. So
Correct.
after 10 or 10:30, you switch off the Wi-Fi. कुछ भी important message होगा morning में पढ़ देना. Nothing so much.
बिल्कुल.
If any such situation is there, the person will call you on phone. But that keeping Wi-Fi machines home at in the night now, it is not a good thing for our health, because he says, of course, he is talking from a medical aspect. I'm not saying from the emotional aspect. He says that because of that Wi-Fi being on at night also now, the sleep gets disturbed. That is what he says. I don't know how
Yeah,
far it is
thank you,
correct.
Sanjay ji. I think you have developed certain techniques within you,
No,
and I'm very happy that you are in the session and adding
I'm
some
myself
values.
fail many times, but at least 80% of the time, if we can follow now, it can be of help to many other members also. That is my thing.
See, failure is the key for success, so it's okay.
Yeah.
And even in meditation, I have seen people can't close their eyes for few
Hmm.
weeks. They can't sit with their self. They're afraid. They're always surrounded by people. And they don't feel that you have to be with yourself. Ultimately, you have to go all alone. And if
Yeah.
you're not liking your own company, who wants to sit with you?
Mm-hmm.
So it's okay. But after practice, you can definitely gain certain skills. And
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
Sanjay ji has told, that please keep off your Wi-Fi. It is, he has
At least at
rightly
the
said.
night.
Yes, of course. In the day we have
No,
to
no,
work.
because yeah, exactly. At least after 10:30 and up to morning 6 o'clock, you should keep the Wi-Fi off, because they say that it is indirectly, unknowingly, it disturbs the our sleep pattern. Because many
And
people keep
even
the mobile
while
phone near to
reading,
the pillow.
yeah, even while reading certain messages, which is
Hmm.
not which is negative, or which is
Mm-hmm.
not very important, but
Hmm.
what we people do, they read the messages and keep the phone away, and then they sleep. So there are two bad things happening. One,
Yeah.
what rays, which you are scientifically saying it's not good for our brain, for our health.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, whatever you're thinking that time, if it is
Mm.
negative, it is
Yeah.
definitely going to seed in your subconscious mind. So please try to read or imagine or think about something positivity. It could be religious, it could be positive thoughts of somebody, or if you read some books, the
Yeah.
para
Yeah.
of that book, or any positive incident which
Or
could
some light music.
make. Light music, absolutely. The meditation music, you can hear the flute music, or any
Instrumental.
instrumental. It will help you, giving the positivity in you. It will improve day by day, not in a single day. But this kind of technique, and these days, all kind of solution is available on Google. Google Baba, and now this Chat GPT AI has given everything in your plate. Whenever you want to gain any knowledge, and we are all knowledgeable. What I believe is, it's decision making. We don't decide. We all know what is the problem of our life, but we don't take decision. We don't move forward. We have
Actually,
developed
it
a
is a
health.
problem of information overload.
Actually, overthinking.
Data overload. See, randomly, if you check na, in a given from morning to 6 till night 11 p.m. Just see, we are bombarded with thousands of data, and end of the day, no decision making, just waste of time. Many times it so happens.
So what do you
Even if
think?
we
The
are out on
problem
a
is,
vacation, even if we are out on a vacation with family, still we will check our this thing for 10 times. That means we are not on a vacation, na? So
so
what's the use of?
we all know the problem. तो
Yeah, yeah.
प्रॉब्लम डेटा की है या हमारी है? प्रॉब्लम दैट इंफॉर्मेशन की है या हमारी है?
No. What
प्रॉब्लम
happens now?
कहाँ है?
We get anxious that if I miss something, oh, क्या होगा? वो फालतू का एंजाइटी क्रिएट होता है. I don't know
अच्छा
what
मुझे
other,
ये
because
बताइए संजय जी.
I myself was facing this, that I was so anxious that if I don't look at the WhatsApp or social media, means especially the informative part, I'm not saying that rubbish things, but even then some sort of sense of anxiety used to develop. कि वो यूएस में क्या हो गया, वो बॉन्ड यील्ड क्या हो गया, वो क्या हो गया, गवर्नमेंट का कुछ अनाउंसमेंट आया. Then I found that this technology has taken over my life,
You know,
and that
Sanjay
was
ji, what I
resulting in
do. Yes, yes, please carry on.
and because of that, what happened now? It started affecting decision making in a way.
Absolutely. See, I can only share what I do when this happens to me. I always believe that ये जो दुनिया है, ये मेरे पहले भी थी और मेरे बाद में
Yeah,
भी
yeah,
रहेगी. और जब
absolutely.
ये थॉट आता है, whenever you just give a second to this thought, आपके रहने से या दुनिया में क्या होने से कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ने वाला. अगर हम में से कोई कल नहीं है, तो दुनिया तो नहीं रुकेगी. वो पहले भी चल रही थी, वो आज भी चलेगी. कुछ भी नहीं होता है. It's just a thought what we
No,
have
just an
created for
example
us.
I will tell you. What happens is, because of the particular nature of our work, of course it differs from person to person. What happens, इंडिया में इन्फ्लेशन ये है, यूएस में इन्फ्लेशन ऐसा हो गया, यूएस मार्केट्स उसको ऐसा रिएक्ट किया. ये करते 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 ना इतना इंफॉर्मेशन ओवरलोड होने लगा ना कि वर्चुअली आपका पूरा थिंकिंग सिस्टम ही खत्म हो गया. वी जस्ट गैदर हंड्रेड्स ऑफ पीसेस ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन, बट उसका कुछ इफेक्टिव यूटिलाइजेशन नहीं होता है. हाँ, सो क्या होता है कि वी बिकम नॉलेजेबल इडियट्स.
Absolutely, and it will
आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट
ultimately
माई सेल्फ.
harm. No, we are actually everybody will agree upon it. So it will ultimately harm we as an individual.
Yeah.
तो solution क्या है संजय जी? आप बताइए.
नहीं, वही मैंने पिछले 3-4 इयर्स में इम्प्लीमेंट करना शुरू किया विथ एटलीस्ट सम 80-90% सक्सेस. Number one is I switch off Wi-Fi at 10 p.m. and I do not look at the phone or anything after 10 p.m. Whatever may be. कुछ भी सीरियस अर्जेंसी होगा, वो सामने वाला मुझे कॉल करके बताएगा. अदरवाइज कोई जरूरत नहीं है. 10 बजे के बाद, सुबह 6 बजे के पहले कुछ नहीं. And morning 1 or 2 hours, I do not look at any newspaper, however important it may be.
Right.
At least these
The
two
good
small steps
techniques.
now has helped me to a great extent, if not full. There was
I
one
hope
more
this
technique
will.
suggested. There one more technique suggested, but which I could not follow. Some they say that month में एक बार एक पूरा सोशल मीडिया डिटॉक्स, मतलब पूरा दिन आप बिल्कुल ही टच ही नहीं करना है फोन को. नहीं, फॉरगेट अबाउट वाईफाई एंड इंटरनेट, इवन फोन बिन कुछ नहीं. But that is not possible in mega city.
See, you will be surprised to know that I am not on any social platform. Since I'm studying, I am not on this FB or Insta or whatever social platforms are there. According to me, it's just a clutter we are gathering.
Yes, yes. I
So,
told you, na, the perfect word is we become knowledgeable idiots. Lots of information, वो decision कुछ नहीं. If you ask me at
and
2
you know,
o'clock,
people think that.
I can tell you what is the US inflation. Yes, at 2 p.m. also. But then what's the use?
Right. So, you know, people think that all the time on phone or all the time on social media will improve their quality of life. Lekin
No,
it's
no, no.
just opposite.
It's
It's
poison
reverse.
actually.
It's a poison, definitely. So, मैं क्या करती हूँ? For me, मेरे लिए सबसे important है me time, which I have
Yes.
mentioned in my presentation. It could be your tea time. It could be your
Gardening, हाँ,
walking.
making coffee or
Anything.
chai coffee ourselves, or
पर वो आपको 10 लोग नहीं
gardening.
चाहिए.
No,
People
alone.
find, yes, you have to be alone. You have to be alone if you want to improve the quality of your life.
Yes.
It was a nice interaction.
Really, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah.
And if
Sorry, I have
anybody
taken a lot of
wants,
time.
no, it's okay. It was very interesting to discuss, and
Thank you.
somewhere you have added certain topics, certain values to your learning. I'm sure
Thank you
that it
so
would be helpful for others too.
Yes.
Is there
Thank
anybody
you.
who wants to come in or join in or ask something? Anything, any question? Because I have tried my level best to add some values in your knowledge basket. And thank you, Sanjay ji, for adding some more values. And it is Dashera tomorrow. And I wish you all that may all your worries burn on this Dashera, may all your troubles, obstacles disappear from your life path. And I also want to thank the member and chapter coordination committee for organizing this webinar on this auspicious occasion with this innovative concept of Navratri. Thank you very much. All the best. Should we end?
I guess no more question.
No more questions?
Yeah, but it's a very interactive session. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. It was very nice last day, concluding day, and hats up to you, ma'am. It's a very nice session. Even I enjoyed it most. Thank
Oh,
you.
really? Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank
These,
you all participants for attending the session. Thank you.
your words are very important to me. Thank you so much for sharing this to me. And thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.